Hey everyone, welcome back to my personal channel, Socials Awkward. My name is David Vidal, and this is the procedure for modifying the fuel tank ventilation system on your TRex 1400RR. Let's go. Alright guys, first of all, this is why it's really important where you buy your TRex from. I bought mine from TRex site in Atlanta from Durand Burnside, and the aftercare has been amazing. I told him I could smell fuel in the cockpit while I was driving. He said, hey, that's not supposed to happen. I am gonna send you something to fix it. So he did. Very quickly, he sent me this box. Inside of it had another little box, which you'll have to go to the end of the video to see the reveal of what's in that box. But let's get to this important bit, this fuel ventilation system. Here it is right here. You can see there's a black hose here and a new ventilator. Also, there is several pages of very, very detailed instruction, everything that I needed to get this job done. All right, let's get to it. Here are the tools that you will need. It's a very simple procedure. I've got here a couple of pliers and a screwdriver, and you'll need about 4 zip ties. Of course, those detailed instructions were very, very helpful, and I think it goes without saying, but the star of the show is the tank ventilation system itself. First thing that you need to do is take the side panel off on the passenger side. There's about 4 screws here, pretty self-explanatory, comes off easy. Once that's removed, you'll see your gas tank from the inside, or the fill point anyways, and this ventilation tube. That goes down around your seat and all the way towards the back. I'm going to show you the other end of that presently. For the next step, here's the outside, there's your gas tank fill. Move back into this air vent, and you can see this is tied off to your emergency brake with 2 zip ties. Right here, I'm going to cut those zip ties to free that vent tube. Here they are cut, and I'm going to take you back in here so you can see that these two have been separated, because I'm going to move that tube forward because I need to add this ventilation system, and it's going to eat up some of that tube length. Right here, you need to make sure this brass fitting is nice and tight. You don't want to be able to move that with your hands at all. Then take your pliers, squeeze that clip, move it out of your way, and pull that hose right off of that nipple right there. Once you've got that done, you are ready to install the ventilation tube. You install this side, you hook this up to your gas fill, and then that red side hooks up to the original tube. Here it is installed, but not zip tied. Just wanted to show you the install here. Alright, once it's installed, you need to zip tie this thing off, not only so it's out of your way, but the goal is to create a high point. I've got this zip tied off on the frame right here on that vent system itself. It makes a nice bend without any kinks. Zip tied off. You can see here I've got a really nice clean bend. Zip tied it off. I put it to the right of your frame so as not to get in the way of the panel. Then back through this air vent on the passenger side, you can see that I zip tied that back up. So everything's tight and right, ready to go. The last step of the procedure is to reinstall the side panel on the passenger side. Again, you just replace those 4 screws. It can be a little precarious, but it's doable. Just take your time. Now let's see what was in that box that Durand sent me. Oh, check this out. Nice little keepsake here with little glass etching. Oh, this is nice. You guys might remember in a previous video, Kyber ate my keychain in 1 bite. So Durand was kind enough to send that one to me, and he sent me another one right here. Pretty cool. Check this thing out. You open this up, push this little button, and boom. How's that? Pretty cool little keepsake. Thanks, Durand. But check this out. This video is the best.
Hey Campagna TRex fans, Todd Kerber here. Today's subject.
What do you know? It's my favorite YouTuber, Todd Kerber. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. As always, be nice and ride safely.